Shalom to everyone. Today we are learning Zera Shimshon Parashat Bereisheet, the first parasha of the Torah. Today Zera Shimshon is the first Zera Shimshon for the fifth cycle. We are learning today 50 years Zera Shimshon, and today is the first parasha. B'zichut of Zera Shimshon, Hashem should give everyone Parnasa Tova, Refuah Shlema. This corona should disappear from the face of the earth. Amen. Those who are waiting baby boys, Hashem should give them baby boys. Amen. Those who are waiting to have more children, Hashem should give them more children. Refuah Shlema al Chol Cholei Amo Yisrael. And also today we want to say Leilu Nishmat Molodoni Ben Dino Bityo, and Mulo Berach Ben Yishuo. Mulo Berach Ben Yishuo Niyazov, Ruach Hashem Tanichenu Bagan Eden. His son and the nephew and the other son, they did Sephardic Sidur app and also Sha'arei Eliyahu app. Hashem should give them Baracha V'Atzlacha. Even the chair that I'm sitting in is because of his son. Thank you, Mr. Alex, Mr. Shlomo. Thank you very much. The new chair feels so, you have no idea, it feels comfortable. Every minute I learn on this chair, you get the half share. Wow. And also, today is Leilu Nishmat Molo Doni Ben Bityo Ruach Hashem Tenichenu Bagan Eden. 9 months ago, Molo Doni passed away, Ruach Hashem Tenichenu Bagan Eden. His sons, one is here, two in Israel. They are the ones who wake their rabbis up in the shul. We have a shul. He comes, always wakes me up first. He comes first to the shul. This is what I have to learn from them. You come to the shul, not stamp to come, but come first. His grandsons, Rav Mordechai, Rabbi Daniel, we learn together, we grow together. Hashem should give them bracha v'atzlacha. His son-in-law, Bechor, Fazilov. Guys, Tzadik Yisod Olam. Tzadik Yisod Olam. Hashem should help him to grow B'Torah Mitzvot Ma'asim Tovim. And I'll tell you, Mlo Baruch, your sons should become bigger Talmidei Chachamim than you could imagine. Amen. Today I was shocked when I got such a text message from my former old student from Queens Gymnasia, Rab Michael Ibrahimov. He lives in Miami, he doesn't live in New York, but he likes our shiurim and wants to be part of the sponsors also. And he says that we should pray for Parnasa, for Yaakov ben Vera, Panir ben Yafa, Panir bat Yafa, Dina bat Panir, Refuah Shlema Vela bat Yafa, Kulangi of Yafa bat Frida, and also Leilu Nishmat Amavdil ben Chaim lechaim, Leilu Nishmat his great grandfather, Gavriel Kulangi of ben Avigail, Dino bat Sarah, Yafa Kulangi of bat Dina, Sonia Kulangi of bat Dina, Markel Kulangi of, everybody knows him, he taught 1,000 students for Bar Mitzvah for free, Kulangi of bet Dina, Basanda bat Tzivio, Miriam bat Suri. Hashem should give them bracha, tzlacha, parnasa tova. Rab Michael, easy labor to your wife, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we should participate in your happy occasions, Be'ezrat Hashem, Amen. Today, as we mentioned, guys, it's not a joke. We have all our people who are here 5 years ago, almost everyone we have here today. And that is Mr. Rabbi Ilan, Rabbi Baruch Avram, Rabbi Tzion, Rabbi Yaakov, Mulakandov, Rabbi Ovadia, Rav Shlomo Tzadikov, Rav Shlomo Niyazov, all the guys, Aulov brothers. By the way, Leilu Nishmat should be the grandmother, Frida Bat Malka. By the way, you should know, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., Mr. Aulov is coming back, and 8 a.m. in their house, in their apartment will be Shacharit. Everyone must come with mask, please. They're going to get upset or otherwise. And what time it's going to be? Shacharit is 8 o'clock. What's the apartment number? 5D. And the building number 108? 62-60. 62-60 and 5D for David. Okay, 8 o'clock, Shacharit tomorrow. And Baruch Hashem, 5 years ago we had with us Mr. Bachayev, Mr. Aaron Asherov. Thank you. We had Rabbi Nathaniel Eliabayev. Why are you sitting in the back? Come closer. Okay, thank you everyone for being with us. Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Adam, Rabbi Hillel. Everyone, you did an amazing job for 5 years. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should meet together also in 5 years from now. Amen. Okay. By the way, Dilan Bazantu. One simple thing. Give me one Sidur, any Sidur. What did Hashem create before He created the world? Huh? Hashem created the Torah before He created the world. I tell you, 1,000 Chidushim we said before. This is beautiful Chidush I saw from a person who passed away exactly 10 months ago. His name was Dr. Morat. He was one of the Talmidei Chachamim, and I did not know about it. His grandson, yes, from Tov. Yes, his grandson was my student in Sha'arei Tzion. One day he comes and says, Rabbi Akilov, my grandpa heard your Zera Shimshon class, he loved it, and he gave you 2 books as a present. One is Torah Min HaShamayim, and second book also. He gave me 2 books as a present. So I thought, okay, good book, Then I looked at it on Rosh Hashanah, I loved it. And I said Chidush from 1 to 100 from all the Aleph Bets on Rosh Hashanah. Yesterday we said it also on the Brit Milah. It's very simple. Count from Aleph to Tav, all the letters without zeros, you'll get to 100. Why should it be like this? Avraham Avinu, Hashem said, I'll give you son when you're 100 years old, so the whole Torah should be in your son. Therefore, Shavuot corresponds to Yitzchak Avinu. Shavuot, holiday of Torah, it's Yitzchak Avinu. Avraham is Pesach, and Yaakov Avinu, Avraham Avinu is Pesach, and Yaakov Avinu is Sukkot. So now, he says second beautiful thing. How do you know? Before Hashem created the world, He created the Torah. How do you know? Look at this, very simple. Beautiful thing, beautiful. Look at the letters before Bereisheet. Before Bet is Aleph, Gematria, 1. Before Resh is Kuf, Gematria, 100, 101. Before Aleph, there's nothing before, so therefore Aleph, 1. So you got 102. Shin is, before Shin is Resh, that's 200. So you got 302. Before Yud is Tet, so you got 302 and 9, 311. And before Tav is Shin. Shin is 300. You got 611. That's Gematria Torah. Bereisheet, after the letters of Torah. So if now you have Bereisheet, so what was pre-Bereisheet? Was Torah. Hashem looked at the Torah and created the world. Very good. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 611 Gematria is Torah. Okay? Let's go further. Midrash Rabbah. We are holding in Zera Shimshon Parashat Bereisheet letter Vav. Please put your fingers on the words. Those who have the Gemara, those if you don't have Sefer. If you don't have a Sefer, please look inside in Sha'arei Eliyahu chat. Midrash Rabbah Al Pasuk. By the way, Rabbi Avigdor Miller used to say, when you sit on Shabbat table with your children, you must speak 1-2 minutes about Olam Haba. If you want your son to believe in Olam Haba, you want your daughter to believe in Olam Haba, not like, who cares, how do you know it's true? Like, when child asks about Olam Haba, here you see that he's not being raised in the house when they talk about Olam Haba on Shabbat table. And that is very important. Very important. Why? Because Klal Israel is the main thing, not Olam Hazeh, but Olam Haba. Al Pasuk. What it says in the Torah, on the 3rd day, on the 4th day, what did Hashem create? Fish. Luminaries, no? What? Luminaries. Well, when was that, sun and moon? 4th day, yeah. On the 4th day, Hashem created luminaries, sun and moon. Look what it says over there. Al Pasuk, Et ha'maor ha'gadol le'memshelet hayom, ve'et ha'maor ha'katol le'memshelet ha'layla. The big light, sun, for the day, and the small one is for the night. Big problems. How can you say moon for night?
Weren't they originally correct?
No.
Created identical.
That's right. That's right. Rabbi Ilan wants me to make sure longer. It's fine. We'll do it. Okay. Hashem made sun and moon the same size. It said Shnei ha'meorot ha'gedolim, 2 big luminaries. So now what happened? Moon came to Hashem and said, Hashem, that's not fair. How can 2 kings sit on 1 chair? People will not know the difference between day and night. Hashem said, what do you want? One of us should be small. Hashem said, very good. You came first, you'll be small. For how many times he became small according to some opinions? I believe it's Gaon Mevilna. How many times? 30,000 times. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. 15,000 times. 15,000 times, moon became smaller than the sun. Therefore, to come down the moon, Hashem made all the stars. So you'll have around you all the lights. Because we feel bad to moon, and we take part with Hashem, we make Birkat Hamazon every month. So now, why did I say first 30,000, then I changed to 15,000? The answer is, moon is bigger than the world 2 times. Sun is bigger than the world 30,000 times. Why? Because moon is smaller than the sun for 15,000 times. And moon is bigger than the world 2 times. Therefore I said first 30,000. The sun is bigger than the world 30,000 times. Tell me one thing. Gemara Ta'anit, page 3b, Gimel Amud Bet. Gemara says, even if you don't say Mashiva Ruach, still wind gonna be there and clouds gonna be there, right? So Rashi says, why do you need wind? Big deal, we don't need wind. Why do you need wind? Do you need wind every day? Huh, why? Huh? Rain, wind talks about after the rain, right? Before the rain, do we need wind? Why? If there would be no wind, sun will burn the whole world down. We need wind to cool off the power of the sun. Sun is huge. If there is no wind, we cannot survive. So therefore, we need the sun, and we need wind, and we need cloud. Okay, let's go first. Al pasuk etamor. Thank you, Ilan. Thank you. Al pasuk etamor gadol memshelet hayom. So the big one will rule over daytime, which is sun. Esav. Do you know in the mother's stomach, Esav and Yaakov start calculating? 1 month yours, 1 month mine. 1 month. So sun, who took sun? Esav or Yaakov? Who took sun? Esav. If Esav took sun, then Yaakov took what? Moon. Right? So 1 second. When they were calculating months, who took month of Elul? Esav or Yaakov? Who took month of Elul? Huh?
Originally Esav.
Esav took originally month of Elul. So 1 second, why do we get up at the Selichot then? What's the point?
Yaakov took it away.
Yaakov, Hashem said condition to you. If you will get up early in the morning to do Selichot, you will take away that month from Esav. If not, Esav will take over, then you're done. Therefore, we did Selichot the whole Elul. Why? To take our month back to us. Therefore, Hashem said, for those who get up in the morning, make Teshuvah on Elul, what did Hashem say? Ani ledodi vedodi li. Not to Esav, to Yaakov. Very good. Esav moneh lechama shehi gedola. Esav said, I want to take sun to me because sun is bigger. Ma hachama hazo sholetet bayom ve'ena sholetet balayla. But no, the mistake was, he didn't know how sun only rules over the night. I'm sorry, the sun, the daytime. How sun rules over only the daytime, but does not rule over at night. Kach Esav yesh lo chelek ba'olam hazeh ve'en lo chelek la'olam haba. Therefore, Esav has only share in the world in this world, but not in the world to come. What's the proof? Now, go outside now, dark. Do you see sun outside? No. Do you see sun outside? No. You don't see sun outside. How you don't see sun outside at night? You will not see sun in Olam Haba. Nothing there. Doesn't have power there. Moon has power there, not sun. Yaakov hu moneh la levana. But Yaakov counts to moon. Shehi ketana. This small, moon is small. Ma halvana hazo sholet bayom uvalayla. How moon rules at daytime and at nighttime. Kach Yaakov yesh lo chelek ba'olam hazeh u'ba'olam haba. Ad kan leshono. Same thing, Yaakov, Klal Yisrael, Tzadikim, they have share in the world where we're existing now and in the world to come as well. Where do we learn from? Moon. Do you see right now outside, let's say no clouds. Do you see moon outside? Yes, you do. What if daytime? Do you see moon outside?
The sun is not too bright.
Huh?
It exists.
It's not lighting so much, but do you see or no?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. Makshima kadmonim. The imken. So previous rabbi is asking question. It's so yes lochech mikan. The schar mitzvah b'haya al malek. 1 second. Didn't you tell me those who keep mitzvah they don't have share they don't have mitzvah in this world? Tzadikim have nothing. Цадик может сколько хочет митцвот делать, в этом миллион ничего не получит. Мы сказали много раз. Да, а что зачем как-то говорить? Yaakov Avinu has share in the world, in this world. Yaakov enjoys this world and rules the other world. Why do I need to know? We said many times, Tzaddik doesn't enjoy this world. Uldidan lo kashe klal. And according to us, there's no questions at all. Shafal pi shalvana sholet bayom mikol makom ena meila klal. Yeah, even though moon has some ruling during the daytime, it's there, it runs, but does it give any light? Does it have strong light, daytime? Nothing, big deal is there. Same thing tzaddik in this world. Tzaddik in this world, he's here, but does he enjoy so much? No. Question to you, Rabbi Gabriel, Rabbi Adam, Rabbi Hevel, Rabbi Daniel. Answer my question. If tzaddik doesn't enjoy this world, why do you need this world?
To earn the next.
To take this world and to turn it to the Olam Haba. You understand? The shraga batiara lamaika mahanya. Because, let's say the candle. Tiny candle in the dark. What's going to help you?
Big light. No.
Same thing here. Same thing. Uben. Bayom uben balayl hiktana me'achama. No matter what. No matter you said tzaddik is here, tzaddik is in the world. Still you're smaller than the sun. Sun is 15,000 times bigger. You're still smaller. So what's the point? What's your benefit? You're still smaller. Esav is still bigger, Yaakov. And you're still smaller. Ela shalvana nil'et av bayom. But you know what? He says, I don't care if I'm small, but I'm still visible daytime. Sun is not visible at night. Go outside, find the sun. You're not going to find sun at night. V'achama ena nil'et klal b'layla. And sun is not visible at all at night. V'chen Yisrael afilu hatzadikim enam me'ilim ba'olam hazeh be'or ha'olam haba. Even if, tell me one thing. If let's say they'll give you right now binoculars to see what's going on in Olam Haba, and you see big light, let's say you see 1,000 big lights, who would be those big lights? Big! Who's that? Moshe Rabbeinu, Avraham Avinu, tzaddikim, Rav Yosef, Arizal, right? Big tzaddikim. Guys, don't get it wrong. After 120, you'll be also giving such a light. Because each one of you, you're living American dirty world and you're coming to Shiurim. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. So now, you give a person, tzaddik gives big light in Olam Haba, afilu tzaddikim enam me'ilim ba'olam hazeh be'or ha'olam haba, even if tzaddik doesn't give such a strong light in this world, the way he gives in Olam Haba, this mitzvot, b'hai al maleka, because the reward for mitzvot in this world you don't have, אלה שהם ניכרים בין האומות. בעולם הזה, אף על פי שהם קטנים, דלים ושפלים. But, because of your mitzvot, you are visible in this world and in front of the eyes of Goyim. Do you know how many Goyim respected Rav Yosef? Do you know till today how many Goyim respect Lubavitcher Rebbe? They go to his grave and they cry and they pray. They say, this stuff, I blessed my mother and I was born. Do you know this stuff? Baal Shem Tov also. Big rabbis. Rambam, exactly. Big rabbis. Still today, Goyim speak highly about them. Why? Hashem said, yeah, you're not going to give such a light like the way you give on Olam Haba, but you're going to give some light. You're going to give some light. And Goyim will be making sure that you will be visible in the eyes of Goyim as well. Kidiktiv, as it says, Vaiten otam lerachamim lifnei kol shoyvehem. And Hashem puts tzaddikim for mercy in this world in front of the eyes of those who capture them. Okay, basically tzaddikim are in this world for bring mercy. שבכל מקום שהם הולכים נעשים שרים לאדוניהם. Anywhere tzaddikim go in this world, they become masters to their master. As it says in chapter 11, Gemara Sanhedrin, page 104a, שמוכח מזה שיש להם הקל אף בעולם הזה. So it comes out to see that tzaddikim have certain image in this world. ועוד, and also, שתפילת הצדיקים נשמעת. Anytime tzaddik opens his mouth, even though in this world tzaddik doesn't have reward for the mitzvah, but anytime he prays for someone, Hashem right away answers his prayers. Hashem hears his prayer, exactly. וזהו ההבדל וההפרש שיש בינינו ובין האומות. And this is the difference between Klal Yisrael and Umot HaOlam, which is following the sun. כדכתיב, it says, כי מי גוי גדול, אשר לו אלוהים קרובים אליו. Who is like a great nation, Klal Yisrael, that Hashem is close to him? B'chol korenu elav. In any time, anyone calls to Hashem, Hashem answers him. B'chol korenu, two reasons, two pshats here. B'chol korenu means in any time we ask. B'chol korenu, or b'chol korenu, no matter who you are. You're a big tzaddik or you're a small tzaddik. You made teshuvah a minute ago, and you call up to Hashem, Hashem answers. Hashem answers right away. Do you understand the pshat? Yeah, can we go further? Yes. V'yesh lomar, and we could say, Dikashi le'bala midrash. Now we have question on the bala midrash. Lama katav kra et hama'or hagadol le'memshelat hayom batchila. Why did he say big luminary to rule over the daytime in the beginning? Why would you say that? What is the main thing in this world? This world or Olam Haba? Olam Haba, right now? So why is he mentioning sun first? Mention the moon first. And tell me one thing. When Shabbat begins? From the night or from the morning? Huh? If Shabbat begins from the night, so why Midrash doesn't speak from the moon first? Speak from the moon first, no? Tell me, if you have your side of your father tomorrow, when do you make Yeshua? Today or tomorrow? You do tonight. Why? Because night first comes and then comes day, right? So why Midrash explains from the morning, from the sun? Start from the moon. Start from the night. Make sense the question? Let's go further. And then he mentions the night. First mentions morning and then mentions the night. First you should say the small one rules over night because Friday night starts from the night, and then say the big one because every night follows day. Not day follows night. What? What? One more time. What's first?
Started with the night and then completed it with the day.
So very good. If it starts on the night, you need first to talk about what? Sun or moon? Sun or moon? Moon. So why it starts from the sun? That's the question. Very good. Thank you. Why it starts from the sun? That's the proper way it should have been. Because Torah, what pasuk says? And it was evening, it was morning. So it starts from the night. אלבד צריך לומר שבא בזה לפרש לנו שמה שאמר הכתוב ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר דמשמע שהיום הולך אחר הלילה אינו לעולם כן. This is what Midrash teaches us from sun and the moon to show us not always in the life the day follows the night. There is one situation, actually a few situations, when night follows the day. Who can remind me, where is it? When night follows the day? By Korban Shlamim. We'll see right now. When it comes to Kodshim, it's opposite. Night follows the day. When we found when person eats Kodshim, Korbanot, Shene'echal layom v'layla. How you have to eat korban? Day and night. And you have to burn it by the morning. So you make shchita, you have to eat daytime and nighttime. So we follow night after the day. Makes sense. Bayom karbano yachel lo yanech mimenu ad boker. What Torah says, you have to eat it daytime, don't leave it till the morning. So nighttime you have also for that. Till the morning. V'chen belimud haTorah amrinan. Same thing by Torah learning. You woke up 8 o'clock in the morning. You said all the brachot birkot haTorah, right? All day you're learning Torah. After 1 o'clock you want to learn Torah again. Do you have to make bracha again or no? No, why? It follows till the morning. So we see from here, your bracha on the Torah goes daytime and nighttime till the morning. So we see from here, day follows the night. Not like by creation, night follows the day. I'm sorry, did I say right? Opposite.
Night follows the day. Day follows the night.
Day follows the night by creation, and by Torah learning, night follows the day. As it says in Gemara Eruvin, page 65a, Anan pa'ale di'imama, we are workers of the day. Anan yazefinan bi'imama upar'inan belayla. We borrow daytime and we pay night. V'chen mashma. So we see from here, night follows the day. V'chen mashma mipshat hakatuv, and also comes out from the pshat of the pasuk she'af ha'erev nikra yom. We see from here that even the night considered day. Even the night considered day. Midichtiv, as it says, vayhi erev vayhi boker yom echad. What it says over there? And it was evening, and it was morning. One day. So what is called day? Part of night, part of day. Part of night and part of day consider day. Huh, Rabbi Daniel, you with me? Part of night, part of day is day. Right or wrong? Huh? Even the night consider day. Even the night
0 plus 1 is
consider day. Huh?
1. 0 plus 1 is 1.
0 plus 1 is 1. Okay. דהיינו שיום אחד הוא כלול מבוקר ומערב. One day is like vinaigrette. It has day and night. Mixture of two things. ומגופי דקרא דידן, מוכח. And from this pasuk comes out, שהלבנה יש לה שליטה ביום ובלילה. That moon has ruling over daytime and nighttime. Moon has ruling over day and night. כפי סדר עניין הקדושה שהלילה הולך אחר היום. How the structure of the holiness, like Korban, Torah, the night follows the day. דקרינן בה, הכי לממשלת היום. Therefore we say, moon is לממשלת היום, to rule over the day. ואת המאור הקטון, and it says what? To rule over the day, the small luminary. Means what? Moon rules over the night and rules over the day. So 1 second. If you think Klal Israel has only ruling in Olam Haba, wrong. Because they rule over night and day. So they rule over Olam Hazeh as well. So therefore, the only one can help to get rid of Corona in the world is Klal Israel. Nothing else. It's only Klal Israel. Only. דמש ממינו, comes out from here, שהמאור הקטון שולט אף ביום, ואחר כך לממשלת הלילה הבא אחר היום. And then it says, sun does only, moon does, ואחר כך לממשלת הלילה הבא אחר היום. So moon does ruling daytime, and also the night following the day. Next, ומיית השפר כאמר. And now it says beautiful. Esav מונה לחמה שהיא כבר גדולה ואין לה להתגדל עוד. Tell me one thing. Esav chose sun or moon? Sun. Why? He said, I want to be biggest. When you get biggest, is there anything bigger than that? No. This is the proof. A goy has no chelek l'olam haba. Esav got sun. That's the biggest. There's no more improvement. There's no more room for improvement. This is an atkan. Finish with it. After this, you have no more share. Look what it says here. ואף הוא אין לו חלק אלא ביום. Esav has only share in daytime. של עולם הזה. This עולם הזה. שהוא יום סתם. וכשעבר היום אין לו המשך כלל. When the day is over, there's no continuation. Done. ואף על פי שהוא יום הוא דומה ללילה לגבי העולם הבא. Even if this day is considered night, when it's compared to Olam Haba, you know you enjoy this world, right? When you come to Olam Haba, this world will be to you like a night. You say, this is nothing. The main enjoyment is Olam Haba. I thought that was enjoyment. Wrong. This world, when it comes to Olam Haba, it's night. It's darkness here. Why? The most enjoyment is there after 120. ויעקב מונה ללבנה שהיא קטנה. But Yaakov Avinu is considered after what? He's following what? Yaakov Avinu? After moon, which is small. וכל קטן סופו להתגדל. But any small has a share to become big. Chance to become big. Any small has chance to become bigger. ויש לה שליטה ביום ובלילה. And it also rules over the night and the day. The night and the day, yes. ואדרבה, מבהיק אורה בלילה יותר מביום. And not only that, moon, nighttime, it gives you stronger light than daytime. So it comes out, not only moon has also share to rule during daytime, but the biggest light he has when? In Olam Haba. Same thing tzaddik. Even though he enjoys a little bit in this world, he puts Rosh Hashem in this world in front of Umot HaOlam. Still the main enjoyment for him where? In Olam Haba.
Rabbi, so the sun just gives light during the day, but the moon has night and sometimes day, correct?
Always day. It just doesn't give light daytime.
You don't see it, but it's always there, yes.
You see it, but it doesn't give light.
So it gives improvement. So if we compare to the sun, what? The moon gives improvement. There's more improvement for the moon. What's the improvement for the moon? If you compare it to the sun, you say the sun, that's it. It hit the maximum is the biggest. What is the improvement for the moon?
When you see moon daytime, it improves more daytime or improves more at night? Huh?
It illuminates all the stars.
It improves more at night. Understand? That's what Klal Israel. Whatever you have Klal Israel, this world, it's only partial. The main enjoyment is in Olam Haba, huh?
Sun also you could say that. At night,
Sun, I'll give you $1 million, go outside, find the sun.
it's still there. Still the sun is there.
Find it.
$1 million.
Go find my sun right now, go find
It's
it.
just not visible, but it's still
It
there.
depends.
Though.
It depends where you are.
You're not saying what I need to say, what I need to hear. I didn't say it disappears from the face of the world. But it doesn't rule nighttime.
The moon exists 24 hours.
It's not there during the nighttime.
The sun exists 12 hours, it exists 24.
Can I tell you something? Rasha passes away. He goes to Gan Eden.
Eventually.
Yes or no? Talk to me. No, but he's still there in that world, right? He doesn't get Gan Eden, but still there. Who cares he's there? Yeah, he's there. He's in Gehenna, not in Gan Eden. So same thing. Sun is here, but it doesn't rule at night. Anywhere at night, you're not going to find sun there. Anyway, daytime, you could find moon. So that's the proof to you. Tzaddik, and here enjoys, but little bit. The main light he gets in Olam Haba. That was the proof. Can we go further?
Please.
7 means will be done. בלי נדר. ואף הוא, יש לו חלק ביום ובלילה, דהיינו, ביום של הקדושה שמתחיל מהיום ומסיים בלילה. Moon has shared daytime and nighttime. It starts like kedusha, starts by daytime like korban, and continues getting bigger and bigger at night. לרמוז המשך שליטתו, to compare his continuation of his ruling, שאף על פי שהוא לילה בעולם הזה, even if it's dark in this world, הוא יום לעולם הבא, ולדברים שבקדושה. Even though it's dark, the moon is dark during the daytime, still it's big light in עולם הבא, and for things that holy. וכן כתיב, and also says, ויעלה את ערב יהיה אור, and it will be during the evening time, night time, will be light. What does that mean? Moon during the night time will be light. Means in Olam Haba it will be the biggest light. And Tzaddik, after he leaves the world, he becomes bigger light. ולכשיגיע אותו היום, and it will reach that day, יהיה מגיע לאותו האור. He will reach that light. Which light? יומו של יעקב ולא יומו של Esav. The day of Yaakov and not the day of Esav. ועוד, and also, יש לומר בכוונת המדרש הנ"ל, we could explain that midrash also, that his intention was, שהרי כתיב, it says, והיו לנו עלה למשמר והיום מלאכה. And night was for us watching, protecting the city, and the daytime was work. ויונתן בן עוזיאל תרגם על פסוק, and יונתן בן עוזיאל, he explained the pasuk, he translated pasuk, ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום, and Hashem called the daytime, the light, he called it day, וקרא השם לנהורי יממה ועבדה למפלח בדיירי עלמא, ולחשוך קרא לילה ועבדה למינה בברייתא. Honestly, I did not understand this clearly. I was rushing. I'll get back to this later. Next. וידוע. וקרא השם, 1 second. לנהור ימם ועבדה למפלח בדיירי עלמא. Aha, okay, it's clear. וקרא השם לנהור ימם, and Hashem called the daytime, the light day, means ועבדה למפלח בדיירי עלמא. So he said, it's only just remaining for a short time, living this world for like a short while. And the night Hashem, in the darkness Hashem called night. Hashem made it in order the creation should be resting at night. Comes out, in this world we are temporary dwelling, and in Olam Haba we'll be having rest. This is what meant Targum when I was explaining on the Vekala Hashem, what was the pasuk? Vayulana, no. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום. And when it says, and Hashem called the light day, means temporary dwelling, and the night is enjoyable for the creation. Next. וידוע, and it's clear, שהעולם הזה הוא עולם התורח. It's clear that this world is, how you say that? Troubling place. If you're going through hard times, little bit, it's not you, it's the world. Hashem made the world like this. It means you're normal. You know when it's not normal? When you are okay fully. You're having good time. That's when you should be scared. When something is good, it's not good. That's right. When you're having a little bit hard time, then you're good. Now you're living in this world. Welcome. וידוע שהעולם הזה הוא עולם התורח, והעולם הבא הוא למנוחה, but עולם הבא is resting. כדכתיב, as it says, ושם ינוחו יגיע כוח. Over there will rest who? Who worked hard with their power. Koach. What's koach? What's matishe koach? What makes you weaker? Talmud Torah. I don't want to say whatever you work is not true. Whatever you work is 50%. But if you don't give other 50% learning time, then your work becomes weak. But when you give, like today, look. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, you go to shiur. You learn Torah. That when your daily, whatever you did till today, daytime, gets parnasa, bracha. Why? Because you end up with what? Finishing your day with the Torah. That is the main thing. Once you continue your day with the Torah, this is when your day that you worked got parnasa. Sifrei Musar, including Gemara, says, if you learn Torah at night, you have guaranteed bracha for next day. So basically, we got proofs. Day working and next day living, both of them get bracha from what? From learning Torah at night. Zohar says, majority of the knowledge of the Torah you have is only from learning at night. Let's go further now. And the sun rules daytime. The haynu zman hatorach. Sun rules when? When the troubling time. כדכתיב, it says, תזרח השמש. יצא אדם לפעולו. Person goes to his job, his work, hard work. And he gets to work until the night. Esav also has ruling on this world, but there's no rest in the olam haba. Same thing like sun, no rest. Honestly, do you feel bad for a son? Daytime, he's ruling here. Night here, he's daytime ruling somewhere else. You're not going to find him here now, but he's still ruling, he doesn't rest. Moon has light, no light, no light. His resting time also. Therefore, make yourself work, rest. Anyone who rests on Shabbat, he attaches himself to the moon. He attaches himself to Shekhinah. He attaches himself to the world of Torah. Once he doesn't have that, he's automatically detached, which is very dangerous. He becomes like a sun. Day, night. Then in the end, body cannot tolerate that.
Rabbi, how do you explain to a person that rest means not doing anything electrical, driving a car? Some people say, I drive a car, I go shopping, that's my day rest. I rest when I shop. When I go to the store, this, that, house.
Ask him a question. Somebody's enjoyment to go and kill people. Is that proper enjoyment? Extremes. I'm not going to say extreme. So tell him one thing. One simple thing. Say, if Torah would be written by me and you, I understand. This is your rest. This is fine. This is how you understand rest. But I'm sorry, Torah was written by Hashem. We have to follow rest of His rest. What is His rest? Has nothing to do with something heavy. Don't become something heavy. Pressing the button. That's already not resting.
Today, with all the gadgets and computers and TV and screens and everywhere you go, flashing lights.
Yeah.
If a person just turns himself off for one day.
Digital detox.
We have a digital detox plus more. This is always got to be explained.
Rabbi Baruch Abraham's theory is, Rabbi Gabriel, a person needs a filter. A person needs a digital detox.
If you cannot ask your goy that, why would you ask Siri?
Exactly.
We're clarifying.
You can't do that. Why? Because when you want something to happen through you or through seed, it's a problem. When you don't want it to happen, it happens by itself. It's a different story. You cannot. Sometimes people clap exactly. It's all the stuff that you're not allowed to be done. Okay? Be'ezrat Hashem, one day we'll get there.
Can the circumstance change? For instance, let's say 20, 40, 50, 60 years from now, cabinets are going to be opened by one. My hand moves, cabinet opens. What if in 30, 40, 50 years from now?
Yeah. Rabbi Daniel asking $1 million question over here. He says in 50 years we'll be like this. You want to open your cabinet, you're going to do with your hand, it's going to open the cabinet. Then you're going to do like this, it's going to close the cabinet. Then you're going to say apchi, it's going to come, give you a napkin. Yeah. But you know what I'll tell you? What was that? Let me hear.
His toilet does that already.
Some say the toilet does it already. Very good, perfect, amazing. Amazing.
Seeing the faucet, now you go like this, and it turns on.
Rabbi Tzion, please give me address of your building. Maybe I'll move there also. Bottom line, no, that was joke. The bottom line is, you should know one thing you should know for life. All the technologies come out. Behind this, there's one brain called brain of Klal Yisrael. I'll give you best example. There is ovens came out, gives light everywhere. There's no buttons. You open, there's light. But there is a system to put near it one magnet to shut off for Shabbat mode. Refrigerators came out. In refrigerator, there's a system program, Shabbat mode. Hashem says, in every creation of mine, there's a middle dot. That middle dot is called what? Shechina. Anywhere, even if there is I do like this, shelf opens up, there is still button before Shabbat to shut it off, so when I do like this, shelf doesn't open up. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Why? Because everything comes out because of Klal Yisrael. We have 1 more minute, let's go, last paragraph. Oh, bottom line, this one line. I cannot miss this line. It says, Demishe terach be'erev Shabbat. Yochal be'Shabbat. If you prepare for Friday night, you eat on Shabbat.
Meaning?
If you don't make shopping, you don't prepare, you're not going to eat. Same thing Olam Haba. If you work hard for Olam Haba, there is something good waiting for you. But if a person doesn't work hard for Olam Haba, there's nothing waiting for him. And the last piece. Ulfia derech harishon. Yes. Rabbi Yonatan Tzaddik. Guys, you could do whatever you want. Don't play basketball with him. He's going to beat you. Even though you're 20 years or 30 years older than him. That's Yonatan. Yes, Yonatan. Let's go.
So just out of curiosity, how would you how would you explain to somebody, they're telling you, oh, there's Shabbat elevators, why can't you get in the car and drive? You're not touching anything, you're just sitting in there.
Rabbi Yonatan, you are amazing.
Good basketball player and good question.
When person needs to go to visit a sick relative in the hospital, and because of the security purposes, they close all the staircases, and they left Shabbat elevator for anyone to go there. This Shabbat elevator is so uncomfortable, sometimes person gets stuck in that elevator for 25 minutes. But he cannot press any buttons. Why? Because it's Shabbat elevator. He has to stop at every stop. He has to wait till every stop it does till come to you. When person goes to the car, right? Car does not turn on by itself. He has to make a movement. Car doesn't even open the door until he presses the button. So how is going to get into the car? From the roof?
What if someone opens the door for you?
Someone does already. So if someone does for you something on Shabbat, cannot be done. Shabbat elevator, automated before Shabbat, so not for you, it's for everybody. It goes by itself and it comes by itself, right? It's automated before Shabbat. It's working, it doesn't wait for you there. You could be there waiting for 10 minutes, you could wait 15 minutes. But when you get into your car, you're opening the car. Or someone is opening for you the car. When someone does it, that already cannot be done.
So how do I explain to them? I explain to them that they're basically...
Yonatan, there's only one way you can make someone keep Shabbat. Never from your words, someone will start keeping Shabbat. It's never going to happen. Shabbat people keep only when they see you keep strictly. When you keep Shabbat strictly, they keep Shabbat. From your words, nobody listens, nothing. You talk to people, goes from here and goes out from there. You want a funny joke? You want a funny joke to that or no? In Israel, Rabbi Lan is Russian, so I have to be quick. In Israel, 20 students, they took their rabbi to go to hunting. Hunting what? Deer. Rabbi said, no. They said, Rabbi, don't worry. No matter how much you're going to shoot the arrows, you're not going to get. You're not going to get there. So they all start sending. Only one arrow got into the deer's ears. Both ears and made hole. And they start debating. Who did it? What do you think? What do you think was the right answer? Who did it, Rabbi? Because only rabbis make people's holes in the ears. Goes in from one side, comes out from the other side. Don't talk to anybody. You want somebody to keep something, you keep. That's all. Let's go for it. Ufia derech harishon, and according to the first midrash, understanding, Amar HaKatuv pasuk says, L'chayom av lecha laila, to you day and to you night. Af al pi shel dvarim shebekdusha halayla olech achar hayom, even though for holy things the night goes after the day. Lecha davka hayom v'acharav af lecha laila. So lecha davka the day for you, and also goes the night as well. Mikol makom beseder haolam v'anagato ata hachinota meor v'shemesh. But the creation of the, according to the structure of the world, is going mitchila laila. First goes, according to the calculation of the dates and Shabbat and everything, goes first night and then goes the day. V'achekach shemesh dehainu yom. I want to tell you one thing. Beautiful. I have a sefer. Yes, one good question. He says, Bereisheet b'nai Elokim, right? Which mitzvah is this? There's no mitzvah. Rashi says, Torah should have started with what? First mitzvah in the Torah. What first mitzvah in the Torah was for Klal Yisrael? What was first mitzvah? HaChodesh hazeh lachem yeh rosh chodashim. V'lakach sel bet avot, sel abayit. First you go, first month is new month to you, and then go do what? Get what? On the 10th, what? On the 10th, what do you have to get? Korban Pesach. Torah says,
The first mitzvah as a nation or in the Torah?
as a nation. So why? In the Torah, first mitzvah, that's something else. But why first mitzvah as a nation? Rashi brings this mitzvah.
The greatness of the moon.
Why Rashi says Torah shouldn't have started Bereisheet. Torah should have started HaChodesh hazeh lachem. This is new month. When we were in Mitzrayim, Hashem gives us first mitzvah. Now this month is for your first month, and the 10th of the month, go bring your own korban, buy korban Pesach for yourself. And each one went and bought korban Pesach for themselves. Why this mitzvah? The answer is, what Rashi says later on? What Rashi says? If Goyim will come and tell you, guys, you're robbers, you steal. You stole 7 nations' land. Eretz Israel, right? It belonged to 7 nations. So if they tell you you steal, you got land of 7 nations, what do you tell them? Excuse me? You want to tell me we stole their land? You know what the Torah first mitzvah says? What's this first mitzvah in the Torah? You have to go and get yourself Korban Pesach. Means what? You have to own it. If you stole it, it's not good. If Korban Pesach, we're not going to steal, we're going to steal the land. What are you saying? So stealing has nothing to do with us. But if anyone says that you're robbers, means he doesn't learn our Torah. Once he doesn't learn our Torah, there's no point of arguing with him. He's a goy. Hatzlacha rabba. Hashem should help us to learn and grow. So if next time somebody asks you, say, why Rashi quotes out of 600 mitzvah this mitzvah? Oh, because that's to do with stealing. This is what you have to teach him. Klal Yisrael are careful about stealing. And we don't steal. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.